Namah Parvati Pataye Govindanam Sankirtanam
Srikanto Matulo Yasya Janani Sarvamangala Janakashtankaro Devaha Tam Vande Kunjarananam Shyamavalli Samalidham Virinchipura Bhaswaram Margabandhva Vayam Tejaha Tanotu Bimalam Dhiyam Srimat Kshira Tarangini Tatagate Punye Virinche Pure Nityam Sannihitam Kila Kalayitum Kshirabhishekadaram Srigarutmatavallika Sahacharam Marge Sahayam Nrinam Srimad Dikshita Vamsha Daivatavaram Sanchintaye Shankaram Idam Charangam Tyajatamihangam Navidyatengayadivastu Changam Parnaurathangam Shayane Bhujangam Yane Vihangam Charane Chagangam Kaveri Tatasho Bhiranga Nagara Pradbhaga Jambutaru Prantodyan Mani Satmani Sthitam Madhaha Jambutaro Sthayinaha Lute Bharchita Ranganatha Varadam Bhaktya Khilandeshwari Puja Nirmita Satjala Kutidharam Shri Jambunatham Bhaje Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Appayya Dikshitendran Ashesha Vidyagurunaham Vande Yatriti Bodha Bodhau Vidvada Vidvat Vibhajakopadhi. Namaskaram. In the previous class of K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal's Dikshitendra Vijayam, we discussed Tirthatanam of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra. So this is, so we have stepped into Tarangam 5 of Dikshitendra Vijayam. So in Tarangam 5, the very first topic that is discussed is Tirthatanam of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra. So in Tirthatanam, the very first kshetram that Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra visited, so that was Chidambara Kshetra. So we studied that in Thondaimandalam or Thondaimandalam, Dikshitendra had visited different kshetrams within Thondaimandalam. And after traveling from Thondaimandalam, he visited Chidambaram Kshetram and had darshanam of Swami Nataraja. And we also studied the beautiful shloka Sampattayaravatam Kutikritavatam Vishwavanelam Patam. So the meaning of that shloka also we heard last class. So following this, K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal, so he talks about the further Tirthatanam of Dikshitendra from Chidambaram. So which places did he visit after his sojourn in Chidambaram? So that is being discussed. So says K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal, Atha Chidambarat Prasthaya Te Avani Vrindaraka Pravaraha Kavera Kanyaka Pravahas Peetham Punja Parishobhitam Nisankhya Hariharalaya Nibiditam Dharmika Pravara Vibhasitam Rasikajana Vibhushitam Chodradesham Apuhu. So he started from Chidambara Kshetram. Say Avani Vrindaraka Pravaraha means Bhusuraha. So Avani means Bhumi. Vrindaraka is Deva. So Bhumi Deva Brahmanas are known as Bhudevas or Bhusuras because they have Vedadhyayanam and they perform Shrauta Karmas, they perform Nityagni and perform all Shrauta Karmas. A Brahmana is known as Bhudeva or Bhumi Deva. So that based among Bhudevas Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra, Kavera Kanyaka Pravaha Spita Kamala Manjari Punja Parishobhitam. So Kavera Kanyaka means the daughter of King Kavera is Kaveri. So Kavera Kanyaka Prabaha. So that tract of land which was there on either sides of the Kaveri Theeram, and then Nisankhya Hariharalaya Nibiditam, it was blessed with innumerable Shiva temples and Vishnu temples. So on either sides of Kaveri, there are innumerable kshetrams, innumerable temples for both Hari and Hara. And then Dharmika Pravara Vibhasitam. And it was inhabited by many people who are dharmikas, people of all communities who are devoted to the observance of dharma. And then Rasikajana Vibhushitam. So it was a very enchanting place. So Chodadesham Apahu, so he entered into Chodadesh. Yes, of course, even Chidambaram is within the Chodadesham only. And then Tatracha Chayavana Gauri Mayura Madhyarjuna Panchanada Srivansya Shvetaranya Nikashi Sammitani Itarancha Vedaranyadini Divyakshetrani Paryatantaste Adhvari Sarva Bhumaha Kramena Tribhuvana Kautuka Hetu Setumavalokya Parvatavardhani Jani Ramanathama Sevya Pandyadharani Mandanaya Madhura Nagara Masedu. Tatracha, in that Chodadesham, Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra had visited many kshetrans like so Chayavanam. So this is Chayavanam, so this is known as Sayavanam in Tamil. So this is there in Nagapatnam district. And then Mayura Kshetram is Mayavaram or Mailadurai. And then Madhyarjunam is Tiruvadai Maradu. Panchanadam is Tiruvaya. So Tiruvaya Kshetram, because it has got 5 rivers, it is known as Panchanadam. So Panchapagam. So it is also known as the word Apaga means river. Apaha Gachati iti Apaga. So Apaha, the word Apaga, Apaha refers to Samudra. So because a river either drains into another river or into an ocean or into a huge lake, because it drains into any water body, it is a river. Rivers are known as Apagas in Sanskrit. So that is why even in Balhika Kshetram, so Punjab is known as Panchanam Apaganam Samaharaha Panchapagam. So the Sanskrit word Panchapagam has been so that has been converted into the word Punjab today. Because Jheelam, Chenab, Ravi, Satlaj and Byas, because we have those 5 rivers. So that kshetram is known as Panchapagam. Similarly, we also have another Panchapaga kshetram within Kashi. So there is a very beautiful description of it in North Indian recension of Skanda Puranam. So there is a story of Bhagavan Dhutapapeshwara. So in that, so this is then in connection with this Bhagavan Dhutapapeshwara, there is a kshetram within Kashi known as Panchapagam. So there is a very beautiful description of that in the North Indian recension of Skanda Puranam. So Skanda Puranam has 2 recensions. So one is the South Indian recension and the other one is the North Indian recension. The North Indian recension has 7 khandams. Like we have the Kashi Khandam, Maheshwara Khandam, Vaishnava Khandam, Reva Khandam and all that. South Indian Skanda Puranam has got 6 samhitas. Brahmi Samhita, Vaishnavi Samhita, Shankari Samhita, Suta Samhita, Sanatkumariya Samhita and Sauri Samhita. These are the 6 samhitas of South Indian Skanda Puranam. So most parts of South Indian Skanda Puranam are not available today. Not just the Skanda Puranam, for all the 18 Mahapuranams, if we study them carefully, so we will find that all the South Indian recension of it, we have not preserved them like how our North Indian brothers have preserved them. So all the Purana books that are available today are purely based on the North Indian recensions of each of it. So there are many wonderful portions of South Indian recension of every Purana which we have lost. So for example, the best example is today Suta Samhita of our Skanda Puranam is available, Shankari Samhita is available, whereas the other Puranam, other Samhitas of Skanda Puranam, they are not available. Like Sauri Samhita and all that, we only hear them by name. And Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra in some of his works like Purva Mimamsa, Vadanakshatramala, so he quotes from Sauri Samhita of Skanda Puranam. So today we do not have those books. And even 500 years ago, even during the time of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra and during the time of Sri Nilakantha Dikshitendra, his younger brother's grandson, so all of these Samhitas, to acquire a copy of these Samhitas was never, so it was a very great difficulty. So even Nilakantha Dikshitendra says in his work Shiva Tattva Rahasyam, so it is a very beautiful work, Shiva Tattva Rahasyam, which Nilakantha Dikshitendra has written. So there he says, there are some people who reject the authority, the pramanyam of these Samhitas of Skanda Puranam, saying that just because these Samhitas are not available today, so there is one allegation that because these Samhitas are not available today, we cannot accept them as valid scriptures. So these are the arguments of some scholars. So it is not true that these have become completely extinct. In some isolated pockets, these Samhitas are available, says Nilakantha Dikshitendra in his Shiva Tattva Rahasyam, which was written some 450 years ago. So in the same way, this Panchapakesa, so there is also there in places like Kashi. And then Shrivanshi, so the Panchanadam is Thiruvayar. And this Thiruvayar had so there are as many as 24 Agraharams in Thiruvayar. And in this Thiruvayar, Mahatma Shri Govinda Dikshitendra had constructed Pushyamandapams. And Shri Govinda Dikshitendra had constructed innumerable Pushyamandapams throughout in many places on the banks of Kaveri. And one of the famous Pushyamandapams is in Thiruvayar. And the purpose of constructing all these Pushyamandapams is purely for the sake of performing Shrauta Karmas, to perform yajnams like Vajapayam, Agnishtomam, Atyagnistomam. So it's purely for the sake of performing Shrautam. All of these Pushyamandapams were constructed. And today, we have completely lost all of these Pushyamandapams. And they are being used for performing Apara Karmas, which are not supposed to be performed there. So something that is allocated for devs, Shrautam, so such karma should not be performed. So it is such a great sin that is taking place in all of our kshetras. So many such sacred places that have been erected by Mahatmas like Shri Govinda Dikshitendra. So it is very sad that we have lost all of these places today. And interestingly, this Mahatma Shri Govinda Dikshitendra of Kumbhakonam, he was also a disciple of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra. He was around 30 years older than Dikshitendra, and he lived 20 years after the life of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra. So he lived for 120 years. Dikshitendra lived for 72 years, and Mahatma Shri Govinda Dikshitendra, he was a Sadmi Chitya Sarvato Mukhatiratrayajva. Sadmi Chitya Aptava Japayaya, he was a Nityagni Hotri, he was an Advaita Vidyacharya. And he was the Prime Minister of Nayaka Maharaja who ruled Kumbhakonam. So that was the eminence of Shri Govinda Dikshitendra. So Shrivanshya Shvetaranya, so all of these kshetrams, so all of these resembled Kashi in their sanctity. So all of these kshetrams are as sacred as Kashi kshetram itself. And then Vedaranyadini Divya Kshetrani, he also visited kshetrams like Vedaranyam and Paryatantaha te Adhari Sarva Bhaumaha Kramena. So he entered into Rameshwara Kshetram, which is also known as Setu Kshetram, Setum Avalokya. And then after having darshanam of Rameshwara, and then he says Parvatavardhani Jani Ramanatham Asevya, he had darshan of Parvatavardhani Devi and Ramanathan. And then Pandya Rajadhani Mandanayamanam Madhuranagaram Aseduhu, and then he entered into the holy kshetram of Madurai. that was the capital of the Pandya Maharajas. Tatracha Malayadvacha Pandya Bhupala Vaitanagni Pradurbhutam Vakshota Tritayopashobhamana Yauvanankuram Meena Kamapi Karunadhi Devatam Meenakshim Sashtangapatam Pranamya Praharshashru Pramuncham Saha Vismrita Prapanchaste Pramodasagare Mimamajjuhu. In that Kshetram of Madurai, he had darshanam of Devi Meenakshi, who was the presiding deity of compassion. And then she was the daughter of Malayadvacha Pandyan. And she emerged from a yajnam that was performed by Malayadvacha Pandyan. And the Puranam state that she had 3 stanams. And then so this is the description of the Meenakshi Devi given by K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal. And then he says, Sashtanga Patam Pranamya. He offered Sashtanga Namaskarams to Devi Meenakshi. And he was full of ecstasy on seeing Devi. And on seeing her, he completely forgot the whole of the external world that was around him. And Pramoda Sagare Nima Majjuhu. He got immersed in an ocean of joy. Anantaram Chate, and after this, Shri Sundaresham Abhitushtuha, after this, Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra visited the Sannidhi of Sundareshwara, and then he sang in praise of Sundareshwara there. And Tatracha Tirumalanayaka Dharanipala Bhirahitaste Pushyatirthodhata Vigrahe Vivadamananam Vaishnavanam Vishwaksena Bimbashankam Yapohya Maha Ganapatitvena Lakshanair Nirniya Vyatyasta Tandavasya Rajata Sabhapatehe Ugrakala Shamanaya Tat Dakshina Sannidhi Dwaram Pidhaya Dakshinabhimkutaya Modaka Priyam Tam Pratishtipan. So there was a controversy that was being raised by the Vaishnavas, and they said that the Murti of Vinayakar that was there in the temple, so it was not the Murti of Vinayakar, and it was the Murti of Vishwaksenar instead. So on hearing the objections, the controversy raised by the Vaishnavas, King Tirumalai Nayakar of Madurai, he invited Dikshitendra to resolve the issue. So on examining the Murti that was there, by examining the Lakshanams of the Murti that was there, so Dikshitendra came to a conclusion that it was the Murti of Vinayakar and not of Vishwaksenar. So in this way, he removed the confusion that was created around the identity of the Murti that was there in the temple. And then Mahaganapatitvena Lakshanaihi Nirniya. So he concluded that it was indeed Mahaganapati. And then Vyatyasta Tandavasya Rajata Sabhapatehe. So the word Kanaka Sabhapati means Chidambaram Nataraja. Rajata Sabhapati is Madurai Meenakshi Sundareshwara. So at that time, so Bhagavan had a very Ugrakala. So he was a very high temperament was there for Bhagavan. To pass by that temperament, so Dikshitendra closed the door that was there in the southern entry of it. So he closed the southern door and he placed the Murti of this Vinayakar there in front of Bhagavan. And in this way, he reduced the Ugrakala of Meenakshi Sundareshwara. So and then Ugrakala Shamanaya. So the word Ugrakala Shamanaya here is very, very important. So this word used by K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal is very, very important. And then Dakshinabhimukhataya Modaka Priyamtam Pratishtipana. In this way, he installed the Murti of Vinayakar and he established a new Sannidhi for Vinayakar there opposite to Meenakshi Sundareshwara. And then Tatapprasthaya. So later on he started from Madurai and Kramashaha. So after traversing kshetram by kshetram, Punyatirthashrama Shreni hi Atantaha Makhindraha Sugandhikuntalamba Sametam Matrabhutam Uttungachala Viharinam Ganadhipam Cha Sevya Jambukeshwara Masadya Jambu Tarutala Nilayam Jalakritim Akhilanda Nayika Ramanam Jambu Lingam Evamastuvan. So Punyatirthashrama Shreni, so he visited series one kshetram after the other, and then he finally reached the holy kshetram of Tiruchirappalli. And then here in when he came to Trichy here, so he visited the temples of Sugandhikuntalamba and Matrabhuteshwara. And then he also Uttungachala Bihari Ganadhipaha means Uchipillayar, Rockfort temple. So he also visited Uchipillayar Kovil. And then Jambukeshwara Masadya, then he visited Gajaranya Kshetram or Thiruvanaikka Kshetram and Jambu Tarutala Nilayam. So Bhagavan Jambukeshwarar, who was seated under the Jambu Vriksham and Jalakritim, so he represented the Jala Mahabhuta. Akhilanda Nayika Ramanam, he was the Lord of Devi, Akhilanda Nayika, Akhilandeshwari. Jambu Lingam, seeing Jambu Lingam, Evamastuvan, he recited the following shloka in praise of Jambukeshwara. And this shloka is the one that I have been reciting during the Mangalacharana shlokas. So in Mangalacharana shlokas, the Idam Charangam Tyajata Mihangam, so that is one shloka which you will always keep listening to. And the other one is Kaveri Tata Shobhiranga Nagara Pragbhaga Jambutara. So these two shlokas we will be studying now. So Kaveri Tata Shobhiranga Nagara Pragbhaga Jambutara Prantodyan Manisadmani Sthitamadaha Jambutaro Sthayinaha Dute Bharchita Ranganatha Varadam Hatyakhilandeshwari Puja Nirmita Sajjala Kritidharam Shri Jambunatham Bhaje. So this is the shloka Dikshitendra has written on Jambukeshwara. And throughout Shri K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal's Dikshitendra Vijayam, so we have 5 shlokas that were composed by Dikshitendra, and these 5 shlokas are given interspersed in different tarangams of Dikshitendra Vijayam. So he had written one shloka on Ekamranathar of Kanchi Puri. The other, so Prithvi Mahalibhutalingam is Ekamranathar. And up the Jalamahabhutalingam is of Jambukeshwara. And the third one, Agni Mahabhutam, is Tiruvannamalai Swami Arunachaleshwara. The fourth one, Vayu Mahabhutam, so that is represented by Kalahastishwara of Kalahasti. And the fifth one, Chidambaram Natarajar. So Akasha Mahabhuta is represented by Chidambaram Natarajar. So all of these 5 Mahabhutas are represented by the 5 lingams. And there are 5 kshetrams there. So Dikshitendra had composed 5 shlokas. And these 5 shlokas have been given separately in different chapters of K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal's Dikshitendra Vijayam. And I have given that, so I have compiled these 5 and I have published it in Tamil Smartha. And those of you who are interested can go through. There is one Pancharatnam. So this is one stuti named Pancharatnam. So under that it has been given. So there is 2 separate stotrams written by Dikshitendra. One is Pancharatna Stutihi and the other one is Pancharatna. So the Pancharatna Stutihi, so that is actually a Vedantic stotram. So it is a stotram that is similar to Brahmatarkastava, that is similar to Shikharini Mala. So it is a polemical work Dikshitendra has written in the form of a stotra granth. So Pancharatna Stuti of Dikshitendra is different, Pancharatnam of Dikshitendra is different. So both of these have been published in Tamil Smartha, and those of you who wish to do Parayanam, you can go through Pancharatnam in Tamil Smartha. So this is a very, very important shloka. So Kaveri Tata Shobhi Ranganagara Pragbhaga Jambutaru Prantodyan Manisadmani. So where is Jambukeshwara situated? So he says Kaveri Tata Shobhi, Kaveri Tatam, so the banks of Kaveri, Tatra Shobhi, so something that is resplendent. So which kshetram is resplendent on the banks of Kaveri? So it is Srirangam. So Ranganagara, so Ranganagara, Shobhi Ranganagara means Ranganagara, the town of Srirangam that lies resplendently on the banks of Kaveri, and Prabhaga. So Prabhaga means on the eastern side of it. So Prachedik means east. Pratichi means west. So Prabhaga means on the eastern side of it. So even today, so in the twin kshetrams of Srirangam and Thiruvanaikka lies to the east of Srirangam. So at Jambu Taru Prantodyan Mani Sadvani, so under a Jambu Vriksham, Sthitamadhaha. So situated beneath the Jambu Vriksham and then Jambu Tarosthayanaha. So situated under the Jambu Taru is Shri Jambunatha. And I worship that Shri Jambunatha. And then the other Visheshanam he gives for Jambunatha is Lute Bharchita Ranganatha Varadam. So this Jambukeshwara is worshipped by Luta. Luta is spider. Ibha is elephant. So there is a, so in Padma Purana, the South Indian recension of Padma Purana, there were 26 chapters that were dedicated to Thiruvanaikka Mahatmyam, so Gajaranya Kshetra Mahatmyam. And today the South Indian recension of Padma Puranam is lost. So we do not have the entire range of the whole text of South Indian Padma Puranam. So the text that is available to us today in publication in the name Padma Puranam is the North Indian recension. So if we go and search for these 26 chapters on Thiruvanaikka Kshetra Mahatmyam in the book that is available today, so we may not be able to find it. So publishers like Gita Press of Gorakhpur, they have done a yeoman service to the Sanatana Dharma. And all followers of Sanatana Dharma, we should be indebted to, we should be highly grateful to them for bringing out all the editions of the Purana. So we have Motilal Banarsi Das, we have Chaukhamba publications, and we also have Gita Press of Gorakhpur. So all of them have been doing a very wonderful job of publishing all the Puranas. But on the unfortunate thing is, we South Indians have not preserved our recensions of it. So we go through the ancient works of all the South Indian Acharyas and scholars, we will find that. So the recensions of the Puranams that were used by the North Indian Acharyas and scholars, so that were not used by South Indian Acharyas and scholars. And that used by South Indian Acharyas and scholars were not used by North Indian Acharyas and scholars. And the best example is Kaishika Mahatmya. So so before Vaikuntha Ekadashi comes Kaishika Ekadashi. And here in Srirangam, there is a grand Kaishika Mahatmya Parayanam that is being done by the Sri Vaishnavas here. And not many, when it comes to the Puranams, the Sri Vaishnava Acharyas have not commented upon many Puranams. So Kaishika Mahatmyam was commented upon by Vedavyasa Bhatta, and then Vishnu Puranam was also commented upon by him. So not many commentaries were written by Sri Vaishnava Acharyas. So Kaishika Mahatmyam, which belonged to Varaha Puranam. So I know they say that it is the 28th chapter of Varaha Puranam, Kaishika Mahatmyam. And it's a very grand Parayanam that takes place on Kaishika Ekadashi here in Srirangam. So if we go through the present day version of Varaha Puranam, that is the North Indian recension, we will not find that particular chapter. So does it mean that Swami Vedavyasa Bhattar? So Vedavyasa Bhattar was one of the direct disciples of Ramanuja. And Swami Ramanuja had a disciple named Kurattarwan. And Kurattarwan had two sons, Parashara Bhattar and Vedavyasa Bhattar. And even today, their Thirumalige, their Guru Paramparas, are many of those 74 Simhasanadhipatis. So even today in Srirangam, you can see their lineages. So an Acharya of giant personal stature in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, like Vedavyasa Bhattar, he cannot make such gross mistakes. So we cannot conclude that such portion was not there in Varaha Puranam. So in the same way, this Gajaranya Kshetra Mahatmyam that was handed down for many generations, by the Panditas of Thiruvanaikka, the Brahmanas of Thiruvanaikka. So based on that, 2 editions of Gajaranya Kshetra Mahatmyam was published. So one was in the 1890s in Grantham script. It was published, and the other one was published by Sri Vilas Press of Srirangam. So there was one Panchapakesa Sastrigal who was an Asthana Vidwan of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, and with the blessings of Sri Maha Periyava, so he published, he had written a Tamil translation of Gajaranya Kshetra Mahatmyam, and that was published by Sri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar, Guru Bhakti Shikhamani, Shastra Prasara Bhushana Sri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar of Srirangam. So he was running a press known as Sri Vani Vilas Press of Srirangam. So although he was a Sringeri Shishya, he had very great devotion towards Kanchi Acharya also. And he had the great abundant blessings of Kanchi Acharya also. And Sri Vani Vilas Press was started in the early 1900s. And Sri TKV Aiyar had been publishing a lot of books for Kanchi Matham as well. So just like how today we have Daivat in Kural, so 120 years ago there was a magazine known as Arya Dharma. And the Parikal Tamil Patona, Avlo Proudhama Arko on the Tamil, Avlo Nana Arko, it's like the Arya Dharma, the articles Lam Patonaka, Namake Brahmiparko, Ipilang Kuda articles in the Paya generations, La Paya century, Marisha and the Kala, Ipri Blo Araga Kuda Tamil the Budima, Abdingan the Bhashia Araga Rasikerda, Vishetoda Araga Rasikerda, Itana Nama Shastrangal, Itatana Vishangal Solirka, Abdinga the Rumba Brahmiparka. And it was in this same Arya Dharma which was published by Sri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar for Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. Adilata, a series of essays was written by Sri K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal in Tamil. And our Tamil avlo nanna irundhathu, அவர் சொன்ன விஷயமும் ரொம்ப அழகா இருந்தது, அவரோட பாஷையும் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்ததுன்னு நிறைய பேர் வந்து அவர்ட்ட என்ன சொன்னா அப்படின்னாக்கா, if you translate this work into Sanskrit, so பண்டிதால தமிழ் தெரியாத பண்டித எத்தனையோ பேர் இருக்கா. Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, North India, there are a lot of scholars of the Shastras, Vedanta Padichava, Purva Mimamsa Padichava, Vyakaranam, Tarkashastram. Aravalka Tamil Teriada, Avalku in the Vishangalam Poi Richa Hanaka, mean the Sanskrit Eliginum Ketaka, and then K.V. Subramanya Shastrigal, he compiled all of it and then published into a work known as Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra Vijayam. And on that Appayya Dikshitendra Vijayam is what we have been studying for many months now. And the origin, first the Vandatanaka Sri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar Vani Vilas Press Moolama Arya Dharmatala Kanchi Madatkaha published Padina, the Tamil magazine first one the published. So that is the connection between this Kshetram and Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra. And so let us come back to our topic. This shloka Dikshitendra wrote on Jambukeshwara. So and then he says, Dute Bharchita Ranganatha Varadam. So there had been two Shivaganas. They had been fighting with each other all the time. And one of them cursed the other to become an elephant. And the other one cursed the former. So cursing and counter cursing, both of them took birth in this earthly planet as a spider and an elephant. And both of them, as per their karma, both of them had been living in the same place. And there was a Shivalingam in this Kshetram of Gajaranya, Thiruvanaikka or Jambukeshwaram. So every day the spider wanted to offer puja to Bhagavan. And the only way the spider could offer puja to Bhagavan was by weaving a cobweb. So daily the spider cobweb Bhagavanoda Murtiki mela kattu. And the elephant also wanted to offer puja to Bhagavan. And the only possible way the elephant knew to do Bhagavatarchanam was by offering jalam for Abhishekam. So he used to go to Kaveri, take jalam in his trunk and then offer it to Bhagavan by performing Abhishekam. And while performing Abhishekam, so he felt that the cobweb that was there around Bhagavan's Murti So that was a terrible nuisance for this elephant. And before he performed Abhishekam to Bhagwan, he used to tear open the cobweb with full force. And then he used to perform Abhishekam. And every day the elephant was destroying the cobweb that was being constructed by the spider. So the spider kept weaving a new cobweb every day, and every day the elephant would destroy it. So when this kept taking place every day, one day the spider wanted to see who is coming and destroying the cobweb that I've been constructing. So when he saw that it is an elephant that was the cause of all of this trouble, so he went inside the ear of the elephant and he bit the elephant. So on being attacked by the venomous spider, the elephant died immediately. And the spider was caught within the ear of the elephant and he was unable to come out of the elephant's ear, and the spider died immediately. So that is what is Lute Bharchita Ranganatha Varadam. So, and Ranganatha Varadam is Bhagavan Jambukeshwara. So he also blesses Ranganatha with everything that he wants. And then Bhaktya Akhilandeshwari Puja Nirmita Sajjala Kriti Dharaha. So this Shivalingam was erected by Devi Akhilanda Nayika with lots and lots of devotion. And then he is Jalakriti Dharaha, and he has also taken the shape of Jalamahabhuta. And I've offered worship to that Sri Jambukeshwara. And then saying this, after this he visited Srirangam Kshetra. And on one Krishna Paksha Chaturdashi day, he had Snanam in Chandrapushkarani Peetham that is there within Ranganatha temple. So even today when you come here and visit Dhanvantari Sanidhi, opposite to Dhanvantari Sanidhi is Chandrapushkarani Peetham. And on the other side of Chandrapushkarani Peetham, you have the deity of the Sanidhi of Kodandarama. And on the Murti Melata, Rangapura Viharangara Pata Muthuswami Dikshitendra has composed. And then, so he performed his Sayam Sandhya there in Chandrapushkarani. And when Dikshitendra was waiting to have darshanam of Bhagavan, all the Sri Vaishnavas of Srirangam, so they objected to Dikshitendra visiting Ranganatha because they mistook Dikshitendra for Vishnu Dveshi and Vaishnava Dveshi, which he was not. So they wanted him to stay away. They never let him enter into the Sannidhi. So that was the great apacharam which they performed. Dikshitendra was not a Vishnu Dveshi. So had Dikshitendra been a Vishnu Dveshi, he would not have composed wonderful stotram like Varadarajastavam. And again, even when we go through all of his works, we will find that there is no single hatred for Vishnu or for Vaishnavas. All that Dikshitendra has done is only defense of Shiva Dvesham for those Shiva Dvesham from those who had been spreading hatred for Shiva. So that is the only thing which Dikshitendra did, and he never spread hatred for Vishnu. And he has also written wonderful works known as Krishna Dhyana Paddhati. Unfortunately, this work is not available today. He has also composed an elaborate Sanskrit commentary on Swami Vedanta Deshika's Yadhavabhyuday Mahakavya. He also wrote a Sanskrit commentary on Swami Vedanta Deshika's Hamsa Sandesha Natakam. He also wrote a Sanskrit commentary on Swami Vedanta Deshika's Paduka Sahasram. So Swami Vedanta Deshikar was one of the Sampradaya Pravartakas of Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, the Vadakala Sampradaya. So Dikshitendra had immense respect for Swami Deshikar also. Had Dikshitendra been a Vaishnava Dveshi or Vishnu Dveshi, he wouldn't have written such works. So even today, the Sri Vaishnavas have this wrong notion about Dikshitendra. And every time they hear about the name Dikshitendra, they get very, when somebody introduces me here in Srirangam to any Sri Vaishnava, so even Dr. Gokulakrishna, he's a great Appayya Dikshitendra, Romba Bhakti Virka Pinaka, Melem Cream Papa, Paka the Pata Madre or எத்தனையோ செஞ்சுரிஸ் டெகேட்ஸ் முன்னாடி வந்து யாரோ அவளுக்கு பிடிக்காத ஒருத்தர் வந்து திருப்பி வந்தா எப்படி இருக்குமோ அந்த மாதிரி மேலையும் கீழும் பாப்பா அவ கண்ணு பார்வை பார்த்தாலே வந்து அவ மனசுக்குள்ள எத்தனையோ தாட்ஸ் ஓடுறதுங்கிறது நன்னா தெரியும். So that is how our and they did not let Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra inside the Sannidhi Darshanathu Varakudadi Ninga Appadinu. And Dikshitendra stood outside the Sannidhi meditating on the form of Ranganatha. And when the Archakas opened the Garbhagriham, to everyone's surprise, in the place of Ranganatha, they could see the Rupam of Parameshwaran. Adikaprama, they all realized their mistake, and then they approached Dikshitendra, they sought for forgiveness. And once again, when he was taken inside the Garbhagriham, so he spoke the following shloka. So in praise of Ranganatha, idam cha rangam tyajatamihangam navidyatengam yadivastu changam parnavrathangam shayane bhujangam yane vihangam charane chagangam. So idam cha rangam, this is the holy kshetram of Srirangam. Tyajiha angam tyajatam. So having death here is a very sacred thing. And navidyatengam yadivastu changam, and then he says, so having death is in this kshetram is very, very sacred. And then Parnav Rathangam, and then he says Bhagavan has Rathangam means chakram in his hand, and Shayane Bhujangam. So he has Adisheshan as as his Shayanam. And then Yane Vihangam Charane Chagangam, and then he has. So this is the description of Ranganatha and Sriranga Kshetram which Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra gives. And 500 years ago, Dikshitendra was not allowed to enter into the holy kshetram of Srirangam. எந்த ஸ்ரீரங்க க்ஷேத்திரத்துல 500 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி தீட்சிதரை உள்ள விடமாட்டேன் ஸ்ரீ வைஷ்ணவா சொன்னாலும், அதே ஸ்ரீரங்க க்ஷேத்திரத்துல தீட்சிதேந்திராவோட காலத்துல இருந்து 400 இயர்ஸ் கழிச்சு நம்ம வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கிற காலத்துல இருந்து 100 இயர்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி அதே ஸ்ரீரங்க க்ஷேத்திரத்துல most of the works of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra were published for the first time through modern printing press in this very kshetram of Srirangam. And the credit goes to Mahatma Shri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar. Shri Adishankara Bhagavat Padaloda Grantha Prachara Sthanam Aprinaki Srirangam. All the works of Shri Adishankara Bhagavat Pada were published for the first time in Srirangam by Shri Vani Vilas Shri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar. 20 volume lo romba alaga irukkum. And even Maha Periyava, he used to use these Vani Vilas copies for his personal adhyayanam. So for his adhyayanam and adhyapanam, Sutra Bhashyamlam padikkanumnaka Maha Periyava avaroda personal copy paathomnaka Srirangam Shri Vani Vilas T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar kota and the edition ta Kanchi Maha Periyava avaroda personal study la vechindrupar அப்படிங்கறத மடத்துல இன்னைக்கும் சொல்லுவா. And this Sriranga Kshetram was also Dikshitendra Grantha Prachara Sthanam. First modern printing press Moolama publish ஆச்சு Dikshitendraோட கிரந்தங்கள்னா பதிங்கத Sriranga Kshetrathula. எந்த க்ஷேத்திரத்துல வைஷ்ணவ அவர் கழுத்து பிடிச்சு வெளியில தள்ளினாலும் உள்ள வராதீங்கன்னா அந்த க்ஷேத்திரத்துல இருந்தே அவரோட கிரந்தங்கள்லாம் அவதாரம் எடுத்திருக்குன்னா is it a mere coincidence or is it the sankalpam of Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra himself? Shri T.K.V. Aiyar மூலமா இங்க ஸ்ரீரங்கத்துல இது எல்லாமே பப்ளிஷ் ஆச்சு அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு பெருமையான ஒரு விஷயம் நமக்கு. சோ அவ்வளவு பெரிய ஒரு கைங்கரியம் நமக்கு பண்ணிருக்கார் ஸ்ரீ டி கே பாலசுப்ரமணிய ஐயர். பகவத்பாதரோட கிரந்தங்கள் எல்லாத்தையும் பப்ளிஷ் பண்ணினார். He was a very affluent Brahmana, Shri T.K.V. Aiyar. தன்னோட அப்பா தாத்தா கொள்ளு தாத்தா எல்லாரும் சேர்த்து வச்ச சொத்தெல்லாம் எப்படியோ என்ஜாய் பண்ணிருக்கலாம், தான் யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கலாம், தான் ஃபேமிலி மெம்பர்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கலாம். பட் he never did that. எல்லாத்தையுமே நம்ம சம்பிரதாயத்துக்காக அவர் சமர்ப்பணம் பண்ணிட்டு சத்வரேமா பண்ணணும்னு அவரோட 120 years ago அவர் பண்ணின பப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் பார்த்தோம்னா அந்த பேப்பர் குவாலிட்டி அவ்வளவு நல்லா இருக்கும். நல்ல வித்வான்களை வச்சு அவ்வளவு நல்லா பெஸ்ட் எடிஷன் ஒரு புக்ஸுக்கும் கொண்டு வந்திருப்பார் ஸ்ரீ டி.கே.வி. ஐயர். அவ்வளவு பரிசிரமம் போட்டு அவ்வளவு நல்லா பண்ணியிருப்பார். நம்ம அவ்வளவு பெரிய கைங்கரியம் நம்ம சம்பிரதாயத்துக்கு ஸ்ரீ டி.கே.வி. ஐயர் பண்ணியிருக்கார். And Srimad Appayya Dikshitendra Grantha Prachara Sthanam அப்படிங்கிறது it is Srirangam. So the Yadavabhyuta Mahakavyam of Swami Vedanta Deshikar with the Sanskrit commentary of Dikshitendra was first published on a book was that. And then Purva Mimamsa Vada Nakshatrmala. So it is இன்னொரு ஒரு அழகான கிரந்தம் அது. முதல் சாப்டர்ஸ்லாம் பூர்வ மீமாம்சா பரமான அத்தியாயங்கள் இருக்கும். கடைசியில எல்லாம் வந்து வேதாந்த பரமா இருக்கும். And that work Purvottara Mimamsa Vadana Kshetramala was published here. And then Brahmatarkastava of Dikshitendra with Sanskrit commentary, Pancharatna Stuti with Sanskrit commentary, Ramayana Tatparya Sarasangraha Stotram with his own Sanskrit commentary, Bharata Tatparya Sarasangraha Stotram with his own Sanskrit commentary, and then Ananda Lahari with his own Sanskrit commentary, and then in Purva Mimamsa Shastram Dikshitendra wrote a Sanskrit commentary on Parthasarthi Mishra's Shastra Deepika, and that work is known as Mayukhavali. And then Shastra Siddhanta Lesha Sangraham of Dikshitendra with a Sanskrit commentary written by Krishnananda Saraswati. So in the Mari Ekachakama books, and then Nayamanjari, which is an independent Sanskrit commentary on the Brahma Sutras from an Advaitic point of view, and Varadhajastamam with Dikshitendra's own Sanskrit commentary on it. In the Mari excellent works of Dikshitendra இது எல்லாமே பப்ளிஷ் பண்ணிட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பப்ளிஷ் பண்ணிட்டு it was T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar of Srirangam, and Kalpataru Parimalam commentary of Dikshitendra, and that was published by Vani Vilas Press with the blessings and with the patronage of Kanchi Maha Periyava. So the publication கான செலவு முழுக்க காஞ்சி மடத்தோட இருந்தது, and that is how it was published by Sri T.K. Balasubramanya Aiyar. So with this, today's class of Dikshitendra Vijayam is over. Hara Namah Parvati Pataye, Hara Hara Mahadeva.